Avengers, assemble. Welcome back. I'm Greg Sanders, the mightiest Marvel, and this is our Marvel's Avengers Datamine overview. So, another character from our exhaustive Datamine has been announced and is making their way into the game. Now, this original Datamine was first posted by myself on the Marvel's Avengers beta from August 2020. I dived in during the beta. We had a big live stream, covered all of it. And so we're going to have a brief overview of those characters. So it was Ant-Man, the Wasp, Vision, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Falcon, Marvel, Mockingbird, Quake, Winter Soldier, Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel, Kate Bishop, She-Hulk, and War Machine. That was before any additional characters were announced. That is what we had to go on. Since then, of course, as you know, Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, and Black Panther were all added into the game. With those additions, we also had Jane Foster Thor, who was a reworking of Thor as a surprise addition, not from my original 2020 Datamine. And then, of course, we've had movement on the primary characters we've had movement on. Winter Soldier, Captain Marvel, and She-Hulk from that original 2020 Datamine I did. From there, we now have the Winter Soldier. I find that to be an interesting choice, especially because She-Hulk, for all intents and purposes, was further along. There was no reason that She-Hulk wouldn't have made it out first. Again, I don't know the business side of it. I don't know what goes on inside the studios. I don't know their relationship with Marvel. There's no information in that respect. All I have is the raw data from the game files. So everything else is a matter of speculation and looking at it from that perspective. There is no studio or developer commentary that I have. I simply have it as the perspective of a fan. But of those three characters that we often talked about were coming, She-Hulk, Captain Marvel, and Winter Soldier, we always said those three were the next ones, unless there was a surprise of something being developed, off this, 2020 beaten path. And of course, we have the Winter Soldier. He's now coming at the end of November, and he is being portrayed by Scott Porter, and we have one character from those three checked off, if you want to at least refer to it as a trinity. I see no reason that She-Hulk wouldn't be coming soon after. The same is true for Captain Marvel. Again, we're talking about characters that have models, that have been developed, that have actors associated with them. There is really no reason to hold on to them except for business reasons that we are unaware of. And of course, spreading it out, timing, all kinds of other nonsense that, yet again, we have no awareness on. We just have the data. In terms of data mining itself, there's one of the questions we've gotten asked multiple times is, does the data mine tell you release dates? Again, it doesn't work that way. To anyone who's new to this or to younger members of the audience, it simply does not work that way. This is just information. You can't look into the data mine and find something that says, find like, oh, hey, She-Hulk is coming out on this day, unlock here. There's nothing like that. Or, the same could be said for Vision, Wasp. There is no kind of notation that says, oh, this will unlock here. It simply doesn't work that way. There are various stages that these characters are in production. Again, I could speculate that some of them look like they've been abandoned, but I don't want to get into that conversation because it would just be my speculation. There's no way of knowing for certain that any of these characters have been abandoned. I don't believe any of them have. I think it's just a matter of budget, and I think it's a matter of narrowing focus on on getting characters done faster, and that means the team kind of, instead of focusing all over the map, the team is kind of, just laser focused on, we'll get this one done and this one done, and we won't work on multiple things at once. That's my perspective. Again, it is only mine. It is only the perspective of a member of the community, of a fan of Marvel, and of someone whose data mining has reached again and been covered across multiple sites, including Bleeding Cool, IGN, and the list goes on and on. So with all of that, looking at this, looking at what we're getting, again, I still say that pending surprises or pending work on a character that isn't in the data mine She-Hulk and Captain Marvel are the ones that are furthest along. There is no reason they won't be coming soon. There's no reason at all to doubt their arrival, in my opinion, from my perspective. So, out of these characters, and out of the ones that now we're kind of waiting on, because now that we know we're getting Winter Soldier, what character are you most looking forward to out of these upcoming heroes? Which ones stand out to you? What are you most looking forward to? What ones do you really, really want to see come sooner than others, so to speak? What is your expectations for them, and how do you want to see them implemented? And we'll take a deeper dive into these characters later on. Thank you all so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to this channel, liking this video, sharing your stuff with your friends. It all helps immensely with YouTube's analytics and algorithms. Above all else, and most importantly, stay safe, take care of others, and have a marvelous day. Bye, everyone.